channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I am bringing you products that I purchased and by now deeply regret purchasing. So I have some skincare and makeup that I'm going to share with you and tell you not to buy, or at least don't buy it if you have similarities to why I hated the product. I'm going to start off with skincare, and the first thing I'm going to mention is actually something I just purchased. It's this Seriously Soothing Cleansing Cream from Acure. Now I love this because it's vegan, it's sulfate-free, cruelty-free, formaldehyde-free, everything free, and I have liked the things I've gotten from this brand before, and it seemed like it had good ingredients. And I was looking for a light cleanser to use in the morning, not when I'm taking off makeup, but just when I want to wash away any dirt and grime from overnight. And this seemed to be going well until I noticed it was freaking burning my eyes out. I narrowed it down pretty quickly that this was the product that was causing the irritation in my eyes, and I'm still using it, even if it's bad for me, because it's a full bottle and I don't want it to go to waste. But it's not a fun time having your eyes burn, especially if you're about to go put on makeup on your eyes. That's so much irritation. I mean, I don't discount this brand completely, but this product, even though it says it's supposed to be soothing, it was the very opposite of that to my eyes. Next thing I'm going to buy is the Burt's Bees Natural Acne Solutions Salicylic Acid Treatment. This is salicylic acid from willow bark. So I've used up most of this, and I wasn't sure if I should include this in the video. I don't know if it's not working or if it's just my skin, but I've used up this almost entire bottle, and it didn't really work for my acne the way that other salicylic acid products have, or the way I would even hope it to work. I feel like I never really saw a difference with my acne when I used this, and I would often put it on twice a day if I had a spot that I was really trying to get rid of. I just don't think it did much of anything. And I've been using the Paula's Choice Salicylic Acid Cleanser as well as their BHA Salicylic Acid Toner thing. And I noticed a difference with those, and those are salicylic acid from a different derivative, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's just salicylic acid from willow bark since it's a more natural product. Maybe it's just not as good as the chemical kind you'll get. But yeah, would not repurchase. Next product is something I've actually mentioned in a couple of other videos because I've been recently just trying to go through it. It is the Republic Mineral Sunscreen Lotion for your face, and it's SPF 70. So it seemed great, you know, it's oil-free, sheer finish, high SPF, water resistant, it's cruelty-free and vegan, wreath-friendly, so on paper, it looks like a great product, right? But this has the worst white cast I have ever used. Like, think about putting sunscreen on like 10 to 15 years ago and the horrible white cast that it would do all over your body. That's what it does on your face, and I can't just wear this really if I don't want to wear makeup that day. I have to use like a tinted moisturizer or something, because if I do just this and I go out, I look like a ghost. And it's something other people have noticed, that like I look really white when I have this on, because it doesn't fully blend in to look like a sheer finish. And the white cast stays like all day. In addition to that, it's so hard to rub in. It's not something that like would just be able to be rubbed in a minute. Like, you really have to work with this product and like warm it up in your fingers and then warm it up on your face to get it to completely blend in, because it kind of wants to pill or just sit on the skin and not totally blend in or absorb in, because I will often get a lot of streaking marks no matter how much I use, if I use a little or a lot. So it takes a lot of work to get it to just look blended in, but even then it's still too white that I have to put on makeup or else I look like Casper. And I also have a body SPF from them, and it's the same thing. It's hard to blend in. It provides a huge white cast, so maybe their other products are good, but their mineral sunscreen line is just not it for me. All right, the next product I'm a little embarrassed to say that I bought. It's these Frowny Badges. I got these because I saw a TikTok about someone who wore it overnight, and in the morning the lines on her forehead looked remarkably reduced. And the lines I have on my forehead are an insecurity I have, so like this was perfect marketing for me. What you do is you peel off a patch and you put it on your forehead or anywhere else that you may have lines overnight, and then in the morning you take it off and it looks like those lines are gone. So it's basically just relaxing those muscles and like pulling the skin apart so that way you're not making those lines, and you put it on those lines so like they can't go back into that form, and so when you wake up it does look like they're gone. Obviously it's temporary, which I knew when I bought this. However, the thing I like really don't like about this is the smell. I can't handle the smell. It has like a medical type smell. Like I can't even really describe it, but I don't like it. And since it's on your face, like it's right by my nose, I can smell it. In addition to that, sometimes I wake up with headaches when I have them on. There's just something about it being on my head that while I sleep, I wake up with a headache, and it's not the greatest. I typically only get a headache when I use it on my forehead. If I use it like around my mouth or in other areas, it doesn't affect me. But something about putting it on my head overnight, I wake up with a headache. You get 144 patches for $20, so like I don't think it was a horrible deal, but even as I'm talking about it, I don't know if I regret this because I want to try them again, but the smell just gets to me, man. I don't know, I think I'm getting from this video that I should try these all again. Next product is something you might think is marketed towards a child, and I say to that, you're probably not wrong. This is the Ulta line Shimmer Body Mist Sweet&Shimmer Toasted Vanilla. So they had these during Christmas time with all of their little stocking stuffer type things. And it was after Christmas and it was on sale for $1, marked down from $5. And just something about the pretty shimmer, and I love vanilla. I thought if I buy this, I'm gonna use it. Maybe I can use it in the summer, get some nice shimmer on my body to look all glowy for the summer. I never use it. As far as fragrance, body sprays just don't do it for me. They don't last long enough on my skin. I put them on, I walk out the door, and the scent is completely gone. So mistake number one, buying this thinking it would be different. Number two, I don't know how often I want to be shimmery. I've used very, very little of it, as you can tell. Because like if I'm just going to work, I don't want to be all sparkly, and it's pretty noticeable. It's like little specks of glitter. I don't know if you can see, no, you can't really see on camera. But it's very noticeably sparkly, so it's not something that I can wear often. All right, next we are headed towards more makeup. This is the Sephora Colorful Glitter Palette. These are their singles, and this is in shade 358 Daydream. Completely honest, the only reason I bought this is because I wanted to get my Sephora free birthday thing, and I tried to find the cheapest thing there, which was this. And I could have chosen other colors, but I was like, you know what, silver, I don't have any silver. This is a good responsible buy. Like I don't have this color, might as well buy it, so I have it. And there's a reason why I don't buy silver. It's because I don't wear silver. I don't think silver looks really good on me. Maybe I don't know how to wear it correctly, but I feel like on my cool tone skin, it just makes me look a little too cool toned. I don't know what it is, and I just have a hard time pairing it with other colors. Like I never know how to incorporate this with pinks or blues or anything. The only thing I can really think to use it for and have it look good in my mind are grays and shades of black. So yes, part of that's on me, but I spent around $10, I'm pretty sure, for this product just so I could get the free things. So was it worth it? I don't know. I'm a sucker for free things. In the same realm of eyeshadow, I have the Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach palette. This is a part of their Color Icon line, and I got this also on clearance at Ulta, and I could have sworn that I had heard really good things about their Color Icon palettes because I know Taylor Wynn has mentioned a few of Wet n Wild palettes that she really likes, and I was like, okay, I trust her. I think this is the same type of palette that she talked about, the Color Icon ones, so I decided to get it. And these colors just ain't it. I find that they're patchy, not very blendable, and the color payoff is just not great at all. So I rarely use this. I got it thinking I would use it
for travel because it's a lot smaller than my other palettes. And I think at first I made myself believe, since I spent the money on it, that it was good and I was fine with it. But once I came to terms, I was like, no, I don't want to use this palette ever. When I travel, I'd rather pack a big bulky palette than this one because it takes too much time to blend these out. All right, next we have is also sadly from Wet n Wild. I've had this forever and it's like wiped off all of the writing on the side, but it's like their Sharpenable Kohl eyeliner. This is just in white. So the reason why I don't like this is, one, the cap broke, so it's cracked, and it, instead of like being stopped at some point, it will go all the way and then just like smush the tip down, which is like a small minor inconvenience. And like, this is on me. I recognize that like you could use this product and be perfectly fine with it, but I don't like products that I have to sharpen because I never sharpen them. And when I do, I feel like they just don't get to a point that I want. Like, I don't want them super sharp, but I don't want them too thick. I prefer having a retractable one where it's like always the same type of tip no matter what. I don't like pencils that need to be sharpened because it's such a mess when I sharpen them. When it peels off like some of the eyeliner, that stuff is really tacky and it gets stuck in the sharpener and then you have to clean it out, and it's just too much work for what I'm trying to do in the morning. Like, if I'm heading to work and I want to be quick, I don't want to have to sharpen this. It's not a bad product. It worked well when I did use it. I would line my lower line with white liner to make me look more awake, and it fulfilled that. But yeah, just sharpenable products I try to avoid buying anymore. All right, last product we have are these AOA Studio Shadow Armor Eyeshadow Fallout Patches. I was really excited to get these because I do have some palettes that have more fallout. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, I won't have to try and take like a Q-tip underneath my eye and remove everything. And like, in theory, these are great. However, they don't fit the exact shape of my eye that well with the curve. So there is some space where it doesn't fully cover up. And that's kind of the small thing. The major thing is that I don't do my eye makeup first before my base. I am someone who does all of my base makeup and then my eyes last. I just haven't been able to master the eyes first thing. And these do not work that great over makeup because it pulls up your makeup and kind of takes patches off with it once you take it off, because it's a sticky adhesive. So naturally, it's sticking to the makeup you just put on your skin, and when you peel it off, it's taking some of that makeup with you. So these ideally are for if you're doing your eyes first, or I guess if you're okay with like maybe waiting at least for your concealer. But I have only ended up using these a few times. So if you are someone that can do your eyeshadow first and master that look, then I think you would really like these because they are very cheap. I'm pretty sure they were $1, and AOA Studios, like a ton of stuff on their website, Shop Miss A, is $1. So if you do elaborate eyeshadow and you're looking for something like this, it's well worth a try. It's good price for your money. They just personally don't work for me given my circumstance. All right, those are all of the products I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, found it a little bit insightful. I don't know if you were planning on buying any of these products. I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more like this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video.